Yo. So, finally got a new iPhone 5S. So, I can start taking photos again, out on trails, and continue building content. So super happy and excited and trying to get that all set up. And today I had my first pitch with one of the retailers, first time in a long time. I tried some in the past. No one really... They said it was cool, but they didn't really take it seriously. Now I'm basically, with what I've learned, reapproaching and going, yo, this is for real. You want to be a part of it, yes or no? And how can we make this work? And, well, pitch to them how I think it can work. But, yeah, it went well with the retailers. I'm primarily looking to cross-promote and build community engagement by hosting events, co-hosting events with the retailers. And the idea is people come out with their smartphones, help gather content, and then the more they do that, the more times they're entered into a raffle that the retail shop provides some equipment. So they come out and house like 3 or 4. So there's incentive for people to keep coming out. Retail shops only have to give away one prize package. And at the end of the day, it's all about, hey, come meet the people from so-and-so in chiseloutdoors.com and find out what these people have to sell, what they offer, what chiseloutdoors.com is all about, and help build that and be a part of it. So they're down to keep discussing that idea, because for events, there's logistics that have to go into that. It's still bloody hot out here, so starting with places that are going to have more shade, so probably out toward Gunlock, in probably shorter days, not like an all-day thing, just so people don't literally melt as they're out hiking. But they like the idea that cross-promoting in the store, on the websites, that's they're totally cool with. So I'm excited about that and looking to continue further that. I was supposed to have a second meeting today with one of the hotel managers, but he apparently got double booked. So we had to reschedule for next week. But that'll give me a little bit more time just to better refine my pitch and, yeah, just give me more time to prepare, which is a good thing. Pretty much always a good thing. Oh, the photos that I have posted for the about 30 trails that are already on the site. So after 4 months of starting to post photos, all those photos cumulatively have now been viewed 500,000 times. That was a month ago. I got an email yesterday that it took 4 months to get 500,000 hits. Within this past month, those same photos have now accrued an additional 500,000 for a grand total of 1 million. So that's like, it was great a month ago to get that, and now it's like even better because that growth rate is essentially 4 times faster than what it was initially. So having those numbers really helps back up what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get local businesses and engage the community here. In that meeting, one of the guys there told me he liked the name Chisel. However, when he was trying to show one of the guys on his team, and he couldn't quite remember it from when I had first talked to him, he just remembered Chisel, not Chisel Outdoors. He said that in trying to find it to show to his team, his partner, his teammate, that they somehow came across a gay porn site. And as far as internet marketing, it's important that people know how to get to your site and don't if you're not looking for that, then they don't find that, and then just totally give up trying to find Chisel Outdoors. So he said he liked the name, but he did mention that I might consider changing it in some way. Not to just totally get rid of Chisel, but something to add something. And I mean, that was really weird. I wasn't expecting that, and it's good for me to know so that in everything I do for marketing, for creating the brand, that people don't just think Chisel. They think Chisel Outdoors. It's got to be the whole thing. Outdoors.com, the whole thing. So with the Instagram posts I've been doing, I've started putting the logo in there as a way just to try to drive traffic to the site. But up until now, it's just been Chisel Outdoors. Now I'm putting in chiseloutdoors.com to, again, reinforce that and deliver the whole message, the whole brand name, because that's what people need to remember. That's even same thing with the shirts. When I first did it, it didn't have .com, and I realized if people see that, they're going to think it's just a clothing brand, not a website. And I'm trying to get people to the website. Another funny thing is that same guy, when I stood up after the meeting to leave, he saw my shirt and he said, "Hey, it's a nice shirt. Would you want to sell some in our store?" And someone else had mentioned the possibility of selling T-shirts with the brand name. So that was some positive, some good affirmation, and I think I'm going to continue looking into that possibility, because that'd be great. People, like, if I can have that as a secondary source of income to help perpetuate this and keep this moving, that would be fantastic. And then people are wearing the shirts; they're advertising for me when they wear them. So I may very well be looking into that. Actually, I will look into that and see how that might work, because I think that could work, and that'd be great. Yeah, I'm really excited that the first of these pitches went well. Looking forward to the second one with the hotels and subsequent hotels. Trying to just keep everything in track with work I'm doing with another videographer, all the different facets and aspects of Chisel Outdoors.com that need to get taken care of. Trying to bring in more people under that to help support it. Doing some videography of my own on the side with another program and website here in town, and staying sane, like going to MMA, keeping in touch with keeping some social life, because that's where I operate best, where I have some socializing. So yeah, it's really, I'm trying to make sure I stay on top of deadlines and keep everything organized time-wise. The time management is not struggling with, but being very conscientious of. The one time that I know I'm not making prime use of is in the evenings when I get done with MMA class and I'm here, and I've just been exercising, so I'm usually tired, and I think, I'll watch an episode of something. and it turns into 3 episodes, or I sit down and we play like 1 match of StarCraft 2, and then even 2 matches in StarCraft 2 becomes an hour. They're not short matches. So that's the one thing that I need to be refocusing that time on. And, you know, that time needs to be spent reading. I have books to work on, and that's what that time needs to be used for and dedicated for. Where I'm still relaxing, but I'm getting good use out of that time. I don't think that video games are a complete waste of time, but for what I'm trying to do, it's not a prime use of that time. And there's ideas I have for the website that have originated from video games, from stuff that people usually think of as just a waste of time consuming it. I've gotten ideas of how I can implement certain features from those communities, from those projects, if it's video projects on YouTube or video games, but how to implement those into what I'm doing so that it can be more engaging for other people. So yeah, that's kind of an update on pretty much everything that's been going on, at least, you know, in respect to the website and this whole effort. So things are... Oh, and I got good feedback on the new motto. Originally, it was... the motto's changed from chiseloutdoors.com, carve your path, to find trails in southern Utah, or something similar to that, to we help you find cool places, know what to pack and how to get there, to we get lost so you don't have to, and now it is simply go there, with thinking about the strength of the Nike logo that defines its brand. Just do it. It's super short, it's to the point, it's memorable. Everything about the website, the intent is to provide this information for people to actually go there. I want people to be going outside more, whether that's on a short day hike with their family or friends. You know, if it is a family with little kids, then just do a short hike. If you're in the middle of your life, then here are longer trails that you can go do. Challenge yourself. Be prepared for it. Know what you're getting into, but be daring and go there. So, and when I pitched that to the business meeting that I attend twice a month, I said it, and then I started to explain it, and just from everyone's reactions, I didn't even need to explain it. They were just like, boom, yes, that's it. And so that was really great, because I normally sit there just trying to learn from all these other people that have been in business for themselves for years. I'm the one who's starting for the first time. And so oftentimes it's just me trying to learn how they're thinking, what are the questions that they're asking, how do they perceive certain things, what tidbits of information are they dropping, what books are they reading, and add that to my book list. So for me, it was great, because it felt like they've seen me go along with this, trying to better and better define what this is, how it's going to work, and that it just felt like affirmation that I have grown in this effort of I figured out what my message is. My message, my motto is #go there. So that was reassuring. And yeah, things continue to march forward, as they say, so, or maybe as they used to say. But in either case, that's what's going on. Yep.